Hi, this is Eva for Once Upon a Timeline. And yesterday I was checking out Winglets, which broke maybe what, 6, 8 months ago. That there's these weird bendy things on the edge of the plane wings. I'm not the one who discovered it, but I did check it out yesterday and I realized they're a lot stranger now. They're bigger than I remember when I first saw them. And I was noticing that when I was on the plane recently looking out the windows. They were very big and they're lit. There's lights right here, at least on the planes I was on. So you can't really miss them. So yesterday I did a simple search for just winglets because somebody brought it up on the live stream. And I realized that I was seeing a lot of images like this one. That was the first thing that cued me, and I have not seen it look like that before, where it's split like this. I did some searches like a few months ago, and there was no sign of anything like that. But yet now, look, there's quite a number of them. Just randomly searching, they're all coming up. I did not see any like this last time I checked. Nothing. And now there are quite a number of them. Then I saw this one. What is this? Certainly never seen anything like that. That is absolutely crazy looking. All right. So this seems like, most of the winglets I'm seeing now are ones I did not see a couple months ago. This one with the curve instead of the sharp edge. Um, this one is more sharp edge, like I remember it, but look at how big it is. I have not seen them that large before. Again, with the split ones. So, yeah, some strange things going on with the winglets. Very strange. Look at that. This is a little more like how I remember it, but this one looks like it has a little bit of a split wing also. All right, so this kind of reminds me of an Emmy I noticed several years ago, but I wasn't sure what to make of it. So if you look at how winglets work, basically they're saying that the plane creates this spiral vortex in the winglets, help minimize drag from the spiral vortex. Now it's interesting that they mentioned this because I do remember several years ago, I already knew about the ME and I saw, it wasn't this exact video, but something similar to it on TV. And it was a plane setting down in fog. And it showed this giant spiral vortex that I had never seen before. And I was suspicious at the time that it was an ME. So I'm going to show you about what it looks like. I'll just show a real short clip of this. Okay, so this plane is setting down in fog. You can see the spiral is already starting. All right, here we go. All right, so there is the spiral vortex that they're claiming now is created by planes. Now, I saw that several years ago, so that was quite a bit before these winglets things. But now I'm looking back on it, and it all kinds makes a kind of sense. First, there's change in the dynamics of the atmosphere when the plane sets down. Excuse me. And then we see a change in the technology of the planes, a very rapid change, I might add. So I'm looking at the types of winglets that they're saying is in use now. This one is more like how I remember it. All right. So now we have this one where it, instead of being a sharp curve like this, it's a smooth curve. It's a gradual curve. And they're calling that blended winglet. So it has a smooth blend, I guess. And you can see the one behind it has kind of a split wing thing again. All right, now we have this thing underneath. I think that this one was there before, like a few months ago. It's called a sharklet. All right, now we have this thing, dual feather. I guess when the end of the wing splits, dual feather. I have to say that this weird pattern down here by the strangely forward-looking engines is also weird. Actually, I should check these other engines. Now, most of them don't show it. Engine out here, that's kind of interesting. All right, so then we have this one, which it looks like it's a version of the dual feather, but it's called split scimitar. Okay, then we have, now we have the really weird one, spheroid. I thought at first I saw that I thought it was spheroid, like in a sphere, but it's a spheroid. So I guess it's actually spiroid is the proper pronunciation of these. These look really weird. Spiroid. Here's a couple other patterns that they're looking at. All right, so what's up with these spiroid winglets? Because those by far look the weirdest. They have been around for a little while, although they didn't show up in any Googles recently. So, yeah, it looks pretty weird. That just looks crazy. That's craziness. So spiroid, I looked up spiroid. What does that even mean? Because I thought it was spheroid at first, but it's spiroid. So spiroid means, not surprisingly, resembling a screw, spiral in form. So spiroid means basically this spiral. But why are they calling the winglets spiroid? They don't look spiral to me. They look more spheroid than spiroid. So is that going to change to be more spiral? Is that why they're called spiroid? If the spiroid word has to do with this, then why aren't all the winglets called spiroid? Because all of them have to do with this vortex thing. So I don't know what's going on with the terminology, but it's something to look out for. So anyway, it looks like winglets are really expanding. They're bigger, they're weirder, there's more styles of them. I think this really bears keeping an eye on. It seems to be something that's rapidly shifting. This is Eva signing off for Once Upon a Timeline.